This is my custom PT panel cruiser that I converted from a normal 5-door hatchback into the world's first diesel PT cruiser panel van. In previous episodes I showed how we converted this, and in a subsequent video I showed how the PT panel van had been custom sign written with the beautiful pinstriping and hand sign written paint job. When I first purchased my Chrysler PT Cruiser Limited, it came with the standard 6-spoke chrome wheels. Of course, they were the wheels that I had on my panel cruiser once I'd done the conversion in 2013. It looked pretty good, but with all custom cars and with car personalization, the one thing that you want to do is change the wheels. Now I wanted to do something that was in keeping with the vintage sedan delivery style, but give it that touch of hot rod. But I found that once I'd fitted the coilovers to the car, that the ride was very harsh and crashy. The panel cruiser is quite a lot lighter than the normal PT Cruiser passenger car, and because of that, all of the springs that you get for the PT Cruiser are a little bit too harsh. So I decided to go for 15-inch steels. To have that little bit of extra tire wall would make the vehicle a lot more comfortable. The only mistake that I really made with the coilovers was that I chose the cheaper option without the damping adjustment. I decided what I wanted to do was band some steel wheels. In other words, take some normal steel wheels and make them wider to give my panel cruiser that little bit more of a menacing look. I went for 8 inches banded steels on the front and 8.5 inches banded steels on the rear. I originally had the wheels powder coated a pillar box red, but they came out far too red. So what we did was we sprayed over the powder coat with a candy orange and came up with this pretty unique color. It looks absolutely incredible. And to finish off the look, I added some new tires with Atlas white wall inserts to give that real vintage look. And the car looked absolutely incredible. I kept this look for quite a while, but the Atlas white walls are not that durable, and eventually, after 1 or 2 of them failing, I just decided to remove them altogether. I was using the car as a daily, and so the white wall tires just didn't work out that well. So I drove the car for quite some time with just the custom candy red wheels, and it suited the car's menacing look. But just recently I pulled the van out of winter storage. But unfortunately, on my first outing with the car, I clipped a curb, swerving to miss an inconsiderate driver, and unfortunately, both the front and rear wheels on the right-hand side were damaged. After the repairs, the wheels really needed to be refurbished. But unfortunately, I couldn't find a wheel refurbishment place that would be able to do my custom color. The bigger problem was I wasn't going to be able to get the wheels refurbished in time for the trip to Wheels Day. Thankfully, I had in storage another set of wheels, but had never used on a project. And they're not staggered like I had before. They're 8 inches front and rear. So they actually turned out to fit quite nicely and snugly underneath the wheel arches when the air ride was dropped. Oh yes, I also fitted air ride, but I'll do a video about the air ride installation another time. I didn't just want to use these Rota D154 Gen 1s straight and normal. I wanted to give them a taste of vintage style, so I fitted custom chrome wheel nut covers. Now these center caps I had bought many years before. They are for a VW Beetle or Type 2 air-cooled VW bus, and I'd kept them specifically to use for shows with my original red wheels, which I'd done on occasion. But these wheels seem to be the perfect opportunity to bring these TriStar wheel caps out of retirement. And so I configured a little bit of a setup to be able to insert them into the center cap and show them off with these rotors. I think they work incredibly well. But these center caps are quite rare, and I don't want somebody walking off with them for their private stash while I'm parked out at the shops. So I decided I would do something a little bit different for general use using the same wheels. And I discovered these interesting center caps, which turned out to be an absolutely amazing match for the color on the sign writing and on the pinstriping. Yep, they're beer cans, or Coke cans, or soda cans, or soda pop cans, whatever you want to call them, and they look absolutely amazing. Thanks for watching my wheel story. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button to follow to see more videos about my other custom cars, as well as Preston Tucker, my panel cruiser. And watch out for the air ride video when Preston gets back. Thanks for watching.